Hello everyone, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a what I eat in a day, not sponsored. I am super excited to share with you guys some new recipes. I don't even know what I'm making for lunch or dinner tonight, but we're just gonna vibe out with the day and see what we come up with. It's honestly already kind of late in the day. I went to sleep so late last night, so I am just now finally, I cleaned my place for a little bit and I'm just now finally gonna have my coffee. I'm running very low on Nespresso pods, as you can see. I don't know if I have, oh, I have one of the regular. I think I'm gonna do an iced one today though, so I use the, when I make iced coffee, I use the Bianco Doppio pods. And it's really easy. I'll show you guys how I do it because I always get questions about it on Instagram. All right, I'm gonna start by shutting the pod in my Nespresso machine. I'll link my exact Nespresso down below if you guys are interested. It's a great price and I like it so much more than any other coffee maker I've ever had, so highly recommend it. And these are the two things I'm gonna use for my coffee. So I always add, when I make iced coffee, creamer and milk. This is my current creamer obsession. Found this at Target. I need to find more flavors of the Califia oat milk creamers. This one specifically is the cinnamon roll flavor. It tastes exactly like a cinnamon roll. It's so good. I know that they have a s'mores one that I'm on the lookout for. I feel like I need to go to Whole Foods for it. They have a s'mores one and a cookie butter one, and I really want to find both of those, but I always add some creamer and some almond milk. I'm gonna fill the cup up all the way to the top with ice, like a ton of ice, and then I just brew the Nespresso over after I add the creamer and milk in. You guys will see. So as you can see, cup is filled up all the way with ice, and now I'm gonna take some of my creamer. Hopefully my cats leave me alone for 3 seconds, and I'm gonna add a good amount. I normally look at the bottom and see how far it goes. Okay, that was accidentally too much, but it's okay. It'll just taste really good. It's a Monday, so I deserve a little treat. And then I add milk up to right about there. You could probably add a little bit more. I know it seems like scary to fill it all the way up and then brew on top. I always think it's gonna overflow, but it never does. And now we just put this right on the Nespresso and start brewing. I like doing it this way because it's so easy. You don't have to like brew the espresso and then pour it into another cup over ice. Like you can just brew it all at once. It doesn't dirty up any extra dishes, and I honestly think it tastes great. It doesn't really melt the ice too much from what I've noticed, and it always looks so pretty. Like look at the gradient. Stunning. Here's my first thing that I drink / eat of the day. So good. Sometimes I add like caramel or chocolate around the glass, but I didn't really feel like it today. Honestly, I added enough creamer for it to be sweet enough on its own. If you're looking for new espresso pods, or like the next time you order them, get the Bianco Doppio ones. I have one more sleeve of these in my cabinet. I love them so much. And once I run out of those, then I'll order more Nespresso pods. I actually saw somebody post on TikTok that Nespresso came out with a watermelon espresso flavor. Have any of you guys tried it? A girl on TikTok said it was a 1.5 out of 10. So I'm curious if everyone hates it or if she just didn't like it. You can only see my mouth, but I am going to have this and some water and touch base with you guys in a little bit when I finally start eating something. Okay, it's officially time for breakfast. Well, I call it brunch because I am never hungry first thing when I wake up in the morning. Like, I hate having to eat right when I wake up. I like to have my water and my coffee, but food, no. So now it's about 1 o'clock. So we're having a brunch. It's probably my biggest meal of the day. Every day is my breakfast, because by the time I do get hungry, around like noon to 1 o'clock, I'm hungry. I make like my biggest meal of the day now, and then I have a light lunch and then like a medium-sized dinner, and that's just what works for me. So I took everything out already that we're gonna need. This has been my hyperfixation breakfast for the last little bit. So right here is honestly the star of the show. I got these at Trader Joe's the other day and I've been obsessed ever since. Spicy jalapeno chicken sausage. So good. One of these is 100 calories and 11 grams of protein. I'm gonna do 2 eggs. It's kind of like an egg, not even a scramble because I do the eggs over easy, you guys will see. And then I have some spinach. Can you believe this as well? Like, what a sight to see. I've been using up all of my spinach. I am so proud of myself. So we have spinach, cherry tomatoes, feta, and then I like to do on the side a little slice of toast. So I do one slice of the Panera sourdough toast with a little bit of butter and sugar-free red raspberry preserves. These are the best. If you want to get like a sugar-free jam or whatever, get the raspberry ones. I've tried the strawberry as well, but the raspberry is where it's at. It's delicious. And then as for seasonings for the eggs, I'm just gonna do salt and pepper. Keep it nice and simple. I love this because it's just a one pan breakfast. So I'm gonna start by heating up my oven or my stove and add a little bit of oil to this. We're gonna chop up the sausage into smaller bite-sized pieces. Just so you guys know, this sausage is pre-cooked, so you don't really need to cook it for that long. I just like it to have like a nice crispiness to it. Also, sorry if you hear my dishwasher running. I desperately needed to do the dishes, so it was now or never.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back at your house, and I keep fading into the background. I'm wide awake, now you keep missing out for sure. Take down your walls and let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh, ooh, ooh. I wanna be right there by your side. I wanna be there, won't you be mine? Take down your walls and let me, yeah, brick by brick, now let me, ooh,
Okay, so now that these have been sauteing for a little while, you want to turn the heat, sorry if you can hear my cat Oreo, but you want to turn the heat down to a really low setting. And then I grab my 2 eggs and I like to just crack them in to kind of like the hollow spots in the veggie mixture. Like so. If you want, you can add a little bit extra salt and pepper and kind of just move the pieces over a little bit. I'm gonna crack just 2 things of salt on the eggs and just sprinkle a little bit of that on top of everything. So yummy, I love feta. Now that we have it looking like this, I actually turn off the heat and cover it. This way the eggs will cook more and kind of steam over the top, and the cheese will melt, but they won't be too cooked where they get really hard. They'll have like a soft middle to them. Here's what the finished product is gonna look like. I'm trying to get close to the window because it is such a dreary, rainy day outside, so the lighting is not the best, but there we go. That looks a little bit better. This is my go-to breakfast at the moment, you guys. So easy, so good. A little bit of salty, or a lot of salty, and a little bit of sweet with the toast. This is the culprit who has been yelling in my entire video so far, but look at that. So good. You get your veggies in, you get your protein in. Just been my new go-to. So good. So I'm gonna enjoy this and I'll talk to you guys before I head for the gym. I'm gonna have my lunch. All right, I'm leaving for the gym in about an hour, so I need to eat now, and I just wanted something super simple since I don't really have that much time, and I'm going on a longer run today while I am at the gym, so I don't want anything that's too heavy, especially after that breakfast that I had. So I saved you guys the boring footage, but I did prepare my lunch and I will go over what it is, but everyone knows how to make these very simple. So here we have it. I am having a little yogurt parfait. The yogurt is very important though. This is the best yogurt ever. Trader Joe's non-fat vanilla bean Greek yogurt. Honestly, all of Trader Joe's Greek yogurts in general are so good. I had one the other day that was passion fruit and guava, I believe, and it was amazing. Highly recommend the Trader Joe's Greek yogurts. The vanilla bean one is really good though, since it's non-fat, so it's a little bit better for you. 13 grams of protein in that bad boy, and then I added a little bit of fruit. I got like an assortment of fruit from the grocery store the other day. So there's strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries. And then I sprinkled on some of my favorite granola at the moment. The Bob's Red Mill granola is my favorite. I prefer just their original one that isn't flavored, but this maple sea salt one is really good as well. I honestly like everything from that brand. So there is my little pre-gym lunch, if you will. And then after the gym, I know I'm gonna forget to show this, so I'm gonna show it now. I'm gonna have one of these granola bars from Kodiak. This is a protein-packed s'mores granola bar. It's so good. It's made with like oats and stuff, so it's not like a typical protein bar. And I really like the s'mores flavor. There's little marshmallows and pieces of chocolate in it. And I love to have one of these after the gym because I feel like on the car ride home from the gym, I am ravenous. So I need something like this to have right after my lift. So this is what I'm gonna do today. Yeah, that is my full lunch, and I will talk to you guys when I get back from the gym and start making dinner. I just got back from the gym. My hair is all wet because I just took a shower, of course, but I'm about to make dinner, and I was really feeling like something fresh and light, but also just something a little different than what I normally do. So we're gonna make a shrimp salad. I have some shrimp thawing out because I could only find frozen shrimp at the grocery store today. We're gonna do shrimp, and then I'm making my own dressing. It's just gonna be olive oil, honey, and some lime juice and lime zest. I'm gonna get all the ingredients together so that way I can show you guys, but it should be really easy since all we have to cook is the shrimp. And then I'm also gonna add like corn, so I'm gonna saute some corn. Let me get all the ingredients and then I'll show you, but it's gonna be just like a super yummy fresh salad. I'm really craving it right now, so I'm very excited. All right, so here's an overview of everything you're gonna need. We have some cilantro, avocado, a lime, honey, olive oil. I'm doing a garlic olive oil. You can use whatever lettuce you want. I'm sure arugula would be really good with this as well. I'm using this one, Harvest Crunch, because it sounded kind of good. And then queso fresco for the cheese. We're gonna do a little bit of corn, some cherry tomatoes, of course. I'm gonna add jalapenos to mine. And then as for seasonings, we're keeping it nice and simple. We have garlic powder, salt, pepper, cumin, and chili powder. And that is everything you're gonna need. Of course, shrimp as well. I have the shrimp over here. It says to just put it in a bowl of cold water for like 3 to 4 minutes. I'm gonna let it do its thing for a couple minutes, and then we should be good to cook it, and then we can just assemble. Okay, I just quickly made the dressing because it was so easy, and I figured while I let the shrimp thaw out a little bit more, might as well keep myself busy. So this is just honey, the olive oil that I showed you guys, the garlic olive oil, the zest of a lime. I would say I did like half the zest of a lime, and then half a lime juice, especially if your lime is as juicy as mine was, because there was a lot of juice that came out of that lime. So I just did half. I'm gonna use the other half on the shrimp, and then I seasoned it with the same seasonings that I'm gonna season the shrimp with. I just had a little taste of it, and it tastes perfect. So good. You could also add cilantro straight to this. I might add some extra cilantro to the dressing, but I think I'm just gonna sprinkle some on top of the salad as well. I think just to get some extra things out of the way, I'm gonna chop up some of the cilantro, avocado, and the cherry tomatoes, and then probably some of the cheese as well, just to make sure everything is nice and quick once we start cooking the shrimp. All right, we got the shrimp starting to cook up. It's taken a minute to get nice and hot on the pan, but I put the shrimp in with the seasonings and the lime juice, a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Shrimp cooks really fast, so this shouldn't be too much longer, which is good because it's getting pretty late. I did also already chop up most of the stuff, so we have the dressing that I already showed you guys, cherry tomatoes, half of an avocado, and some finely chopped cilantro right here. I'm gonna put some of the lettuce in a bowl and just start adding everything in. I'm so excited. This is gonna be so good and exactly what I want right now. This is a salad. Oh, this looks so good. So we have the corn, jalapeno, shrimp, queso fresco, lettuce on the bottom. What are these called? Cherry tomatoes, avocado, and then the dressing that we made. Oh my God, it smells incredible. I'm so excited to eat this right now. This is exactly what I pictured in my head when I wanted a shrimp salad. This is just everything. You can see my reflection in the back, but with that, I'm going to end off this video right here because that's gonna be the last thing I eat for the day. I'm getting pretty tired, so I'm gonna go to sleep soon, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's what I eat in a day. Lots of really good, easy, low calorie recipes. So definitely let me know if you guys recreate any of these or if you wanna see more what I eat in a days in the future. If you guys enjoyed, I love you all so much, and I will talk to you in my next video very soon. Bye.